everybody, welcome back to Prissy Beauty. Today is actually a get ready with me video, real get ready with me, because I'm actually going out to lunch with a very special person, a friend of mine. I've known this lady for a few years now and she's super nice. I love her. So gonna get ready. It's a nice lunch in a nice restaurant here in our area that has views to the lake, so I anticipate being outside. I hope if we can get our reservation that way. So I'm just gonna get started. Not heavy makeup at all, just very fresh and you know, very easy makeup, so nothing crazy at all. I'm just grabbing my blush here that I intend to use, and that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna start with my Kiehl's BB cream. It's nice because it has SPF 50, and if I intend to be outside and I'll be in the sun, that's gonna help me. I'm just applying this with my hand really quickly. If you're interested in this product, I have a video about this, a review and a demo. Well, you can see the demo right here. And doesn't really add a lot of coverage at all. It's just to really smooth the skin. Okay. Since I'm going to be outside, I'm going to apply just a tiny bit of my Studio Fix with the nice powder brush. Not with the intention of giving coverage, but just to kind of set a little bit the skin. For concealer, and this is quick because I actually don't have a lot of time. I have to hurry up. For concealer, I'm going to use the new BB Cream Eye Roller. Just again, not a lot of coverage, nothing cakey, just really light. Don't you love the faces you do? All these stupid faces I do every time I'm doing something under my eye. I do this with mascara, with concealer. It's so funny. I think it's hilarious. Okay. Now for bronzer, just a little bit. I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer. I'm giving this Hoola bronzer a run because I really want to love this product. I've had it for such a long time and I feel like I've neglected the product I barely use. So I've been trying to get more use for this. I do have my other favorite bronzers, but I'm trying to love this one too. Might as well, right? Those impulsive buys, this is what happens. Okay, for blush, this is definitely my all-time favorite blush, at least from the drugstore, and is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. In fact, I have like almost all of these baked blushes by Milani. I know they're not new, but people really talk a lot about it. So if you're interested, I can do a little swatch and, you know, cheek application if you like to see these blushes. I love them. I think they're one of the best blushes out there. Just gonna grab the primer potion because it's warm. You want to make sure things stay in place. Eyeshadows will be very, very simple, very, very light, matte. I'm going to use my Kat Von D palette, the Ladybird palette. And I'm going to do my brow next, but I'm just going to brush it for now. With an angle brush, I'm going to go into the lightest shade here and just put that under my brow as a highlight. I love this little palette. I feel like I've gotten a lot of use out of it. It's beautiful everyday matte palette, really easy. My area here is already so dark that I barely need any shadows there, you know. With the shading brush, I'm gonna go on to this shade right here. It's sort of like a skin color shade. This will be my lid. Shade with a pencil brush, which is kind of dirty. I'm going into this mid beige right here, and this is gonna be my crease shade. And I'm literally tracing the crease with the pencil brush. This shade is not very dark, so that's why I wanna. It's like a beige taupey shade. With a clean blending brush, I'm just gonna blend that upwards. I'm gonna run that pencil brush also on the lower lash line. I'm gonna do that on the other side. So my husband is actually working this Saturday, so I'm going out with a friend while he works. That's nice, right? At least I don't stay home alone. So like that, very simple, like I said. I'm gonna grab some sort of brown eyeliner here, and I want like a kajal kind of liner because I want to smudge it out. So this I'm gonna apply very close to the lash. I'm very basic when it comes with to makeup, unless it's a night kind of event or a party or something. Normally I keep it simple and fairly natural, because no point in being super dolled up and crazy if all I'm gonna do is go to a restaurant, you know what I mean? At least this is my private opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but that's how I feel. You can still use a lot of your products, you just don't need to go crazy. One side always ends up being a little harder to do than the other. I don't know why. Just kind of trying to brush out with that pencil brush that we used earlier. The thing about smudging out the liner on top is they always end up messing the lower lash line. I mean the under eye area. I don't know why it does that. Anywho. Okay, that's that. Just gonna curl my lashes really quickly. This is like a super quick, I'm talking, but it's a super easy and quick go-to for me, Simple eye look, straightforward. This is what I kind of do in the morning when I go to work if I don't have much time. Going to work is a little different. I try to put something on every day because I hate when you go to work and people say, wow, you look so tired today, Yeah, no shit. I have to be here instead of being in my bed. Of course I'm tired. But anyway. Mascara it is. Nice and easy on the lower lash line. Just gonna do a tad bit of this concealer again, just because I messed up so much with the liner. This time I'm gonna brush it out. Okay, next I'm doing my brows with this NYX gel, eyebrow gel, which I'm loving, and I've done a video on this recently. Been bumping out a lot of videos these days, which is great. Normally I don't do it, so I hope you enjoy them. Little angle brush, and this is literally light and just fill in a little bit. I say this every time, but I hate those super perfect eyebrows. Because for me, it looks super unnatural. So even when I fill my brows, I try to do as naturally as possible. Because, you know, I feel like makeup is meant to enhance your beauty already versus covering who you actually are and transforming you into something else that doesn't even look human, you know? Some people use makeup with that purpose. I don't understand, but anywho. Okay, but you can tell the difference, you know, of a brushed eyebrow filled versus complete naked eyebrow. What I've been liking to do, I've been using that Scandalized by Rimmel in the shade Nude, and I just run that under the brow, and then with the concealer brush I just brush it out just to kind of emphasize a little bit, and you can do that on the top as well. Blech. On the top is a little, almost like a concealer. In fact, you can do this with a concealer as well, same thing. It just kind of defines the brow very nicely. And on the other side as well. And that's it. No editing on this video. I'm just gonna grab, I guess, gloss. The lip color is always the hardest part for me. I'm using this Color Stay Mineral Lip Glaze in the shade 530 Infinite Rose. And this is just a gloss, but I love it. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will put a picture of the dress that I'm wearing. I'll put a little picture of like the outfit of the day kind of thing. My hair's just going like this. I'm gonna air dry and good to go. I'll see you next time. Bye.